Good morning, everyone. We are Group 9, Altaf, Dipanshu, Sanka, Bubidar Reddy, and myself, Nisal. Today, we're excited to present our risk management plan for Maple Valley Food Limited, focusing especially on importing dairy products from the United States. The goal of our project is to identify potential legal, financial, and operational risks and to recommend a practical solution that will allow Maple Valley Food to expand safely and profitably. Let's talk about company background. Maple Valley Food is a Canadian importer specializing in high quality dairy products. Recently, the company decided to expand its sourcing from the United States to meet increasing consumer demand and take advantage of trade benefits under the USMCA agreement. However, with this opportunity comes a set of unique risks from regulatory hurdles to market fluctuation, and that's where our risk management plans comes in. Next slide will be presented by my one of my group member.
Thank you, Nishal. My name is Bhuvidhar. Coming to the risk one, some limitations in quota TRQ imports, which is nothing but tariff rate quota systems. Our first identified risk, if we exceed this quota, we could face tariffs of more than 200%, a cost that would severely impact profitability. To address this, we will closely track our quota usage, collaborate with custom brokers, and ensure that all suppliers bring shipments within the agreed capacity. Our contract will also include a clause requiring suppliers to ensure all shipments stays within our quota, and if any fines are incurred due to their error, they will be responsible for reimbursing us. Coming to this slide, risk 2, which is compliance with food safety. The second major risk relates to compliance with Canadian food safety regulations. If our shipments fail to meet these standards, they can be refused entry, resulting in losses and delays. To mitigate this, we will retain our import license, require HACCP compliance from suppliers, and obtain all necessary safety certifications before shipment. Our contract will state that suppliers are responsible for covering any losses if products fail to meet Canada food safety standards, and they must guarantee compliance at all times. Thank you. Now, my friend will continue from the next slide.
Talking about third risk, that is product recalls. Hazardous ingredients may cause recalls, which can involve losses of money and reputation both. Solution about that is a recall plan and test all batches. Lot number tracking of products is also a good option. Talking about their contract clause, in case of an injury stress to suppliers, they have to report on safety manners or safety matters as quickly as possible and compensate on the cost of recall in case of any serious injury. Talking about fourth risk, that is packing and labeling. The wrong labels or incomplete label may result in fine and delaying of shipment. Shipment may be delayed because of that. And talking about their solution, look at every label before dispatching or before dispatch. Bilingual and also have a full detail about that delivery. Talking about their contract clause, suppliers will have to ensure that label comply with Canadian regulation and repair them with his or her own expense. That's a better option for that.
Thank you, Deepanshu. I am Sanka. Moving on to the risk fifth, quality and standards. The risk here is that imported dairy products may fail to meet Canadian quality standards, rendering them unusable. This could disrupt our supply chain and lead to financial losses. To mitigate this, we will take three key steps. First, clearly define quality specifications in contracts with suppliers. Second, conduct rigorous testing of all shipments upon arrival. And third, reject any products that do not meet our standards. Uh, our contract clause ensures accountability. Suppliers must guarantee their products meet Canadian standards and cover all associated costs if they fail to comply. This protects Maple Valley Foods from substandard imports and ensures consistency in our product offerings. Moving on to the next. Risk 6 addresses data privacy and security. A data breach could expose sensitive business or customer information, leading to legal penalties and reputational damage. To prevent this, we will implement strong network security measures, strict access to confidential data, and include strict privacy provisions in supplier contracts. The contract clause holds supplier accountable. They must safeguard our data and assume all full responsibility for any breaches caused by their negligences. This proactive approach ensures compliance with privacy laws and minimize risks to our operations. Together, these measures secure both our products and our data, safeguarding Maple Valley Foods on all fronts. Moving on to the next, our partner Altaf will continue. Thank you.
Thank you, Sanka. Now that we have outlined the legal risks and proposed contractual solutions, here's how Maple Valley Leaves will implement the plan over the next 2 months. In week 1, we'll finalize all contract language, ensuring it's aligned with regulatory and trade compliance standards. Week 2 involves a full supplier audit to validate compliance with the US import regulations and to flag any inconsistencies. In week 3, our internal teams will be trained on quota tracking and import procedures so they are equipped to monitor volumes accurately. By week 4, we'll roll out all renewed agreements to ensure that all suppliers are legally bound to our updated compliance terms. Finally, by week 8, we'll conduct our first compliance review to assess effectiveness and address any early stage issues. This staged implementation ensures legal protection while minimizing disruption to operations. To summarize, our legal analysis identified 6 critical risks linked to US dairy imports. We proposed tailored contract clauses to address each of these risks, including supply chain integrity, regulatory compliance, quota tracking, product recall, labeling accuracy, and cybersecurity. Each solution is rooted in enforceable legal mechanisms, providing Maple Valley Foods with a stronger layer of protection. Overall, the plan not only mitigates legal and financial exposure but also supports a seamless transition under the new trade agreement terms. So these are our references, and that's it. Thank you.